It is I, the great Houdini. No chains can hold this magical being.
Maybe you can make yourself disappear.
Oh, is Joey all grumpy this morning?
Joey's sore, Frank. He punched me in the gut.
Wuss? I was just clowning around.
Frank, there was nothing funny about it, all right? You attacked me because you misunderstood what I said about Julie.
Even if Joe had said I was guilty, that's no reason to go ballistic.
Oh, come on, you guys, lighten up. If it'll make you feel better, I'll stop eating so much spinach.
Frank, I think you suffered brain damage when you fell off that building.
So hormonal.
He has a right to be upset, Frank.
Nah, he'll get over it.
What are you doing? You can't just sit there. Come on, you gotta hustle up. We gotta make it to the pediatric circus. You know, I told Serena I would not be late this time.
I know, but maybe you should just go on without me.
No, Doc, I'm not gonna let you sit around here alone obsessing. No way.
Lucy, my father just told me that I killed his mistress when I was a child. I think I deserve to sit with my thoughts for a while.
Yeah, you do sometime, but right now is not the time, because, listen, your father has been in and out of institutions for many, many years, and I think right now we just need to take what he says with a grain of salt.
There was a murder, Lucy. I have information. I should go to the police.
But before you do anything, I have this idea. Let's go see Gail. You and Victor have a joint session and get an objective opinion, okay? I really believe Gail's gonna say the same thing that I do. There's absolutely no way you could have killed that woman.
You know, I never really liked the circus thing, but this atmosphere is kind of infectious. I hope Matt gets here before he misses all the fun.
Lucky Matt.
Oh, he's probably down the hall getting changed with the others.
No, I checked. I don't know where he is.
Careful. Now, that's one of my prized possessions.
Okay.
Thank you. That's the last piece of furniture to go.
Leaving only you?
We agreed last night that we would make this easy on us both.
Well, last night I could pretend that this moment would never come.
Me too. I guess we better stop. You'll be late for work.
I don't want you to go.
Matt, this move is right for me. I have to take this opportunity. I'll call you when I get there.
I'm never gonna forget what it felt like to breathe you in.
You know, last night was so unexpected and so perfect. I never dreamed that I would feel that way again. I couldn't even admit that I wanted to.
If you ever start to feel that way again, I just want you to close your eyes, Ellen. And you remember what we felt like together last night.
Matt, you have touched my heart. And you have gotten through a barrier I thought no one ever would.
I always want to know where you are.
two goofy guys need some gaiety, life. Come on, it's a ticket for you.
It's still a hospital with sick people all over the place.
You know, Gail did us a big favor by working us in today. The least you can do is adjust your attitude.
Well, I'd really rather stay out here and watch the show. Besides, all that psycho mumbo-jumbo is a waste of time.
Well, considering you kept secrets from me for 30 years, I think you can spare a few minutes.
Well, we might as well go in. I suppose it's considered unprofessional to keep your witch doctor waiting.
I'll meet you back here after the session.
Okay, right here.
Right here,
Okay,
this floor.
It's okay. Good luck. Be nice. Control yourself. Bye. See ya. Hey, you, come here. Ooh, give me a big, fat squeeze. Oh, that feels good. Oh, I missed you. Oh.
I have a present for you.
You do? You know I love those presents. What is it? Where is it?
Right there.
Oh, you did? Is it a Mother's Day card? It looks like Sigmund on the cover. That's beautiful. And to my almost mommy. That's the...
Speechless, Lucy? Too bad you can't stay like that.
I love this card so much. Do you know I have always wanted to get an almost mommy card, especially from you. I love you.
You're welcome. I have a present for you, too, Eve.
You have one for me?
Uh-huh.
For her? Oh, I love it. To Eve, love, Serena. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. Oh, you know what I'm going to do with it? I am going to hang it up in my locker so that every time I open it, I will think of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey, Serena, I gotta go do some work, so I want you to stay with Eve or Lucy. Don't let either one of them out of your sight, okay?
I won't.
You know, it looks like the kids are gathering at that food and all the games. Come on. Why don't you go over there and join them, and I'll come meet you in a minute. Don't get out of sight, okay? Bye. Listen, bozo, just who the hell do you think you're fooling?
Am I supposed to know what you're talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to have you use my surrogate daughter to get at Scott. Do you have that? If you think you can, you've got another thing coming.
Not everyone is as conniving as you are, Lucy.
You know the clown suit adds about 50 pounds. You're using the best medication!
Come on.
Go on!
Julie, yeah. I mean, I tell you, speaking of medication, do you know which one of the Scanlons is diabetic?
None that I know of, Grace. Why do you ask?
Well, Frank dropped a vial yesterday. He said it was insulin for a relative.
Really? Woo-hoo-hoo! Chris. Now, this is you. That GQ look was just way too slick.
I called you last night after our dinner. Where were you?
Maybe I wasn't taking any calls.
Look, Eve, I don't care what you do as long as you keep your mouth shut. I don't want you spilling your guts to anyone that you lied about our alibi. Devlin was murdered.
Why would I do that?
Well, it depends on what you gain by selling me out.
Grace, hi! Is it showtime already?
Not yet. I was just looking for Matt.
Well, obviously he's not here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Why did you have to go and bring up our alibi? Grace just heard every word we said.
I'm not around, so leave a message. I'll call you back.
Scott, it's Grace. It's really important that I speak to you in private. It's regarding Julie Devlin's defense. Now, if I see you at the circus, I'm gonna have to play it cool because I don't want Chris or Eve to see us together. But please, contact me as soon as you get this message. Thanks.
Great, Houdini! Thank you!
All right.
How was I, Lauren?
Oh, you were wonderful.
I can't help myself.
Bravo, Frank. Didn't realize you had so many hidden talents. Later.
Julie, you ain't seen nothing yet, sweetheart. What do you say we disappear into a broom closet and I'll show you some of my best tricks?
Let's not.
Are you still annoyed about that fight last night?
Frank, you scared me.
It won't happen again. Now, can we move on?
Hey, who's sick in the family?
You, if you pass up that broom closet offer.
Grace said she saw you with a vial of insulin.
Doesn't Grace have anything better to do than yak?
Well, so who's the diabetic?
Look, I knew I should have told Grace the truth. It wasn't insulin, it was B12, and I was going to give myself an injection.
Why?
I've been feeling a little run down.
Maybe we should get you in for some tests, Frank. And
No,
and
wait.
even
See, this is exactly what I was talking about. I don't want anyone fussing or playing doctor. Unless I'm the doctor.
promise me that if you feel any worse, you'll tell me.
Scout's on.
You might think about telling Grace the truth. I think she's concerned.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Duty calls.
Okay. Like Grace has got a big mouth.
If we have children, I want them to look just like you.
Joe, I have this like a wild, insane urge to just kiss you with all your wild naked.
Well, I've always wanted to make out with a mad scientist.
Ooh, maybe you should arrest me. We should go to, jail.
Grace, why is Matt leaving a pretty lady like you unattended?
Well, that's a good question. I thought he'd be here by now.
His loss, my gain. He certainly looked fetching today.
Frank, I'm dressed like a clown.
Oh, it takes more than a clown suit to hide beauty like yours.
Why didn't you tell Kevin about that woman's death sooner?
Because I was his father. I was supposed to be protecting.
How was Kevin involved?
Your mother and I were, of course, having an argument. And we weren't paying as much attention as we should have to what you boys were doing. Apparently, Brian started throwing knives, like that act that you'd just seen in the circus. At first, they were just plastic utensils, but then he got you to play along, using real knives. Before I realized what you were doing, one of the knives hit Marcia. She went over the cliff and into the river. Now, you didn't see what happened, and I was not about to tell you.
But on some level, Kevin must have known what happened.
I
This
did
is what
the
that's all about.
best I could for you. Don't you see? Don't you understand now why I had to leave Ryan behind? I was afraid of his influence over you, and I was terrified about what he would do to you once my back was turned.
Maybe if we hadn't left him behind, he wouldn't have grown up to murder all those people.
Stop it, both of you. Now, just take it easy. Calm down.
No, forget it. Gail, this is a waste of time. You and I are going to the Jasmine Island police right now.
The police? No.
Yes, we are.
What good will that do?
Maybe the family of that woman will finally know what happened to her.
Fine. I don't think that going to the police is the best thing to do, but if that's what you want to do, I'll do it.
Good. You'll see this is the best thing to do.
Do you mind if I go to the bathroom first?
No, of course not. Do you believe him?
Frankly, I think he's hiding something.
Hey, Lark, you'll be late for that conference with your lab teacher.
I was just about to change. I'll talk to you guys later.
You know, Jake, I can see why you might think Lark was a college student. She certainly looks like a woman. Curves in all the right places. What's your point, Frank? You touch her again, and I will break every one of your fine surgeon's fingers one at a time. Then I'll break your arms, and then your legs, and last I'll break whatever's left. Huh?
Hey, Jake, come on. It's your turn.
What the hell's gotten into Frank?
I don't know. Come on.
Oh, good. Hey, Grace, have you got a minute?
No, not right now.
Oh, wait. Actually, I think you may have misunderstood something that Chris and I were talking about earlier, and I'd like to explain it to you.
You don't owe me an explanation about anything.
Another one of your many friends, huh?
Well, at least I don't talk to ducks. Hey, Serena, you want to try on my tutu?
Hey, there you are. What time you got here? And never mind, I have saved the best costume for you.
Oh, yeah?
Check it out. Ta-da! What do you think?
Well, thanks, but I think I'll just stick with the hat.
Are you okay?
No.
My grandma used to say that when you feel bad, the best thing that you could do is do something good for someone else. So, let's start with face paint. I think some supersized lips would be the perfect place to start. Well, not that the ones that you have aren't perfectly delicious. Okay. Whatever's bugging you, why don't you just put it out?
Grace, I think you're a terrific person. I mean, I think you're amazing. I really do.
But
I'm never gonna feel the same way about you that you feel about me, Grace.
Dylan, isn't it? She's left down, and she's still my competition.
Grace, I'm sorry. I can't change the way I feel. I tried.
I thought you were a smart guy. I was wrong. You don't know what you're missing.
Have you seen Victor?
What, you don't know where he is?
Oh, he gave me the slip again.
Again?
Again. Do me a favor, page me if you see him. I'll go look for him.
Oh, I'll be here, right here. Oh, well, it's about time you got back there, pal.
I'm working on Julie's case, I told you.
Yeah, well, you need to work on your daughter's case.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about that tramp Eve Scott. I tried to tell you, you're moving way too fast in that relationship, but what'd you do? You threw me out. How could you just toss me out like that?
Because you wouldn't shut up like right now, okay? Eve and Serena are friends, and don't call her a tramp.
Well, your daughter's friendship with that tramp is ridiculous. Look, it's headed for trouble. Serena's just going to end up with a heartache if it goes the way I think it is. It's going to go with Eve.
Why, look, if you want to think the worst like you always do, go ahead. Go ahead. The Eve discussion is finished. You got that?
No, it's not.
Port Charles is coming up next. But if you missed an episode, catch the Port Charles Marathon every Saturday at 3:30 p.m., 12:30 Pacific, right here on SoapNet. Pure soap, 24/7.